Hi, welcome back to howtocookgreatfood.com. Let's get straight in with this one then. So I've got some cooking oil here. It's actually corn oil. You could use any oil you like. I've got, just under 1 centimetre. I've got the pan on, and I've got my fish here. I've got a fillet of dory fish. So there's no bones happening in this. It's quite a delicate white fish. Simply, we're going to pop this fish in the oil. And I want to fry that on about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Now this fish is quite delicate, so don't keep mucking about with it if you are going to use a similar fish. Nothing's going to happen, as long as it's not sticking, as you can see. That's good. Just let it do its thing, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, turn it, then I'll be back. See you then. Okay, so you can see this has turned a nice golden brown colour. Let's simply get this out and set it to one side on some tissue paper. It's still very soft in the middle, but it is completely cooked now. So the next stage is, I'll turn that heat off. We're going to discard 90% of that oil. Keep just a little 10% because we're going to cook in this pan our sauce now. And that oil's got a nice fish flavour to it. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so as you can see, I've removed 90% of the oil. I've just got a little bit left in there, and any small remnants of the oil. This is all wonderful flavours going on. Now, I want this to be really nice and smooth, this curry. So what I've done is I've got my onions here, quite a lot of onions, and I've put them in my blender and chopped them up. Because I don't want any lumps going on. I'm not even using any whole garam masala, only powders in this one. So what I want to do here is keep these onions cooking just for a couple of minutes. Like I say, they're nice and small. I want a really nice smooth masala. You can chop them by hand if you want, but it takes too long for me, so I'll just use my food processor to get them happening. Okay, I'm going to go in with my powders now. So I've got roughly equal parts of coriander powder, cumin powder, chili powder, and turmeric or haldi. You could, if you want, just use your favourite curry powder. I just find this to be so much better. While we're here, of course, I better add a little bit of salt. Now with salt, always go slowly, slowly. You can add salt, but you cannot take it out. This is looking absolutely wonderful. It smells great. At this point now, I'm going to add garlic ginger paste. That was like 1 big heaped teaspoon of garlic and ginger, finely mixed, about 50-50 each. Now, I'm going to add some tomatoes, and I've done exactly the same with my tomatoes. I've got some fresh tomatoes, about 4 or 5, and I've liquidized them. I put them in my blender. This is going to give us a nice thin gravy. Now what we need to do is cook this for about 4 to 5 minutes. I may even add a little touch of water, but we'll see when we come back. See you then. Okay, so as you can see, this is cooking down really beautifully. Smelling incredible. But it does need a little touch of water. Here we go. I don't know, that was like 1/4 of a cup or something. That will thin that out really nicely. Got this on a fairly high heat now. While I'm here, I'm going to just pop in some whole green chilies so that they can be fished out later on. They will release their flavours, no doubt. but I don't want to chop them, otherwise they'll ruin this sauce really, because like I say, we're going for a really nice smooth masala. Okay, now we're here. We're going to lay our fish just on the top of this. There we go. I'm going to add a lid, turn it down a little bit. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, let's take a look now. Absolutely wonderful. Let's turn the heat completely off. Let's see if we can flip our fish over or cover it with some masala, entirely up to you. Now this is completely done. It will taste delicious. I'm just going to finish it off with some fresh coriander, which we're slowly going to spoon around. If you like what you see, subscribe to our channel. We've got hundreds and hundreds of different recipes on there. Hope you enjoy this. See you again next time. Bye bye.